Hello guys, NautoAis here, and this is going to be a special video because at some point, of course, you notice I do some impression, but before that I was doing something different with the impression, kind of what I call it first time playing the game. Of course, if you notice what happened after that, it just became my impression. And believe it or not, there were some games that I had planned to do an impression, but down the line just never really happened. So once in a while, I'm gonna do some videos, some sort of, I guess I'll call it lost impression. And the idea basic behind it is that instead of giving my full impression of the game, giving it a score, it's gonna be some sort of quick one, kind of give my just thoughts about it. And like I said before, the reason is that I was considered gonna give my impression, but I just barely played the game and then I just moved on. So the first one, believe it or not, is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the expansion pack, or the side story Torna, which is basically prequel to the game. You get to play as Alan before waxing the main game there. My actual attempt to do an impression, but unfortunately just never happened. Hello guys, NautoAis here. And this is going to be episode 3 on NautoAis going to try Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, an all-new prequel to the actual great game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, kind of cheesy marketing there, but you got the idea. So people don't know what this is, and it is part of the expansion pass that they offered when the original game came out like December 2017. And this is basically a prequel, a backstory of what happened to the Golden Country Torna. And if you notice, that's Jin, spoiler, one of the bad guys in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It takes place 500 years ago, and you kind of notice a lot of the original game kind of make reference to the Torna country 500 years ago. Mithra, Adam, you name it, and this is basically what the game is all about. So I'll keep you safe always. The year was 3564, the capital city of Korea, I have no idea how to say that, fell overnight, sinking beneath the clouds with the rest of the Titan. It had been the work of a single blade, the Aegis, the man known as Malos. Yes, spoiler, if you have not played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Malos is basically a blade, or the ultimate blade. So, of course, there you go. A new world, an improved battle from what I heard, and for the first time ever, you can play as a blade. And from what I heard, this one also includes download code for pack 1 to 4 of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion pass. The Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game is required to use the expansion pass. So it comes with pack 1 to 4. I'm going to assume the expansion pass, because here's the thing, if you bought the expansion pass by itself, $30, not this game, then you get it like a week early. The thing is, why do they have a physical version? I don't know. Why did I buy the physical version? Because at the time I had some promotional code, and I was using the advantage the last day of the Amazon Prime 20% off. Now it's like $10 gift card or whatever crap that is, so might as well take it. So I got this, let's just say under $30, so there you go. So why not? So with that, I'm gonna try out what this game is all about. Is it improvement from the original version? Does it offer something new? We'll just have to see and find out. So you just saw the introduction for it. Originally, the idea basically was first to introduce the game, showcasing the physical package, and then I'll give an impression. But after a while, just think about that, like, yeah, it's just too much. That's why most of my impressions I'm just gonna do my impression, score if I could. It is what it is. Like I said, it was time, and technically for this particular game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, I did play the game, but probably just the first 30 minutes, and after that, I kind of stopped, played something else. I did try to play the main game again, but I'm having a hard time. Of course, I've been playing the other Xenoblade Chronicles game, the first one, and of course the third one also. The good part is that most of these series are non-sequel, so you don't have to play the previous one. I don't know if they make reference to it, but it is what it is. So, yeah, so I introduced the case, and if you don't know, for a while, they actually did like a physical release for this game with the code for the season pass or the expansion pass, plus this one in a cartridge. Well, this was in a cartridge, while the other ones were just a code. I know it's kind of weird, but It's Nintendo. It is what it is. So did I actually play the game? Like I said, yes. So a bit of a quick impression is it does play like, of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Duh. It gives you the backstory about Adam and his partner. I forgot her name. She does appear in the main game. Yeah, it's a bit of a spoiler, but this game is old. Good story from what I understand. And I think they added some new feature about this game. And from what I understand also, it wasn't really that long. But the idea for this one is a backstory for what happened to Adam, what happened to the Blades, about Marlin, I think, the other bad guy, and how Mithra became Pyrrha. And almost forgot that, yes, Mithra did also have a partner, and that person also made an appearance. I think that's the name, Adam. I'm getting mixed up. Yes, Adam is the character that teamed up with Mithra, and in the end, Mithra became Pyra. Oh, Jin was the one with the white hair that teamed up with the female protagonist. I forgot her name. That's how. I'm not into the Xenoblade Chronicle lore. I know it's a good game, but hey, you know, I'm more of a fan of fantasy. That's why. So that's basically the premise about that one. It's like a backstory. And like I said, the case does come with a code with the other one. Mostly it's like item and just more challenges. And I think even if you do something, you get to team up as a Blade, Shulk and his friend, and the female character from Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like I said, I don't know a lot of the premise, the lore, the characters for the Xenoblade series. It is what it is there. So there you go, my quick impression about it. It's sort of like a good alternative for a expansion pass in the physical disc. I know they did not do that with the third one because I think either not a lot of people bought it, kind of just weird, but $10 more for a physical release, mostly for the collectors. That's why. So that's my quick impression about it. Again, can you still download? Of course. Physical version, not so much. If you're into the Xenoblade Chronicle lore, especially for the second game, you want to know the backstory? Yeah, I mean, you just get the DLC for it. It is what it is there. So with that, I'll see you guys later.